Oh, sorry. Let's just start out with a big ass yawn. Um, full moon energy, yeah? So this is going to be June 17th? Yeah, June 17th. Okay, but I'm actually filming it on the 16th. Okay. So I could say what a horrible day, right? It's been rough. It's been challenging. It's definitely challenged me. Um, as I think we all kind of knew Sagittarius full moon was going to do, right? Um, did we really expect this? Like, did we expect to fucking put the gloves on? I really didn't. I really didn't expect that. Um, it's been a real one. uh, wow. If there was anything that anyone was unsure about, you know, where they stood with a person or a person's true characteristics, you know, you have a lot of people saying they're one thing and then acting like another. Um, and then you have people that like literally mean what they fucking say. Like, if there was any doubt, if anyone had any questions, between yesterday and 2 days from now, pow in your face. Here it is. This is the truth. These are people's true colors. And I feel like it really wasn't as much of a question as wanting to not really believe that people are as bad as they really are. They really are that bad. It really is that bad. And this full moon is this energy, right? Well, 2019 altogether, but you get these, like, I mean, you hear me say like a Sagittarius characteristic all the time is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like Sagittarius people, is not, it's because they are so honest at such the wrong time. You know what I mean? And they want oftentimes, you know, everybody to know their business, so they will repeat all of your business. And that is what this full moon is. It's like honesty in your face at all the wrong times, right? But is it the wrong time? No. No. The universe is always on time. Right, right. I've been drinking all day. I'm not a drinker. I'm really not. But I have been drinking. I woke up drinking yesterday morning because I had quite the night. And then I woke up drinking this morning because I had quite the night. And I'm over here like, I don't really want to put myself in a situation um, that's going to cost me, you know? So I'm going to mind my business, and I have the whole mentality like, if you can't beat them, join them, right? No, no, they don't want you to join them. See, what's good for the goose has never been good for the gander, right? I'm not allowed to do anything that anyone else is allowed to do here, but that's okay. That's been like most of my life. But I think where it got twisted is I actually considered people's word, right? When you take a person at their word, you take a risk, right? Especially when you know deep down that they're not good. And I don't think anyone genuinely or generally both starts out as a bad person. I think that type of shit like forms over time for whatever reason. But this is where we're at. This is where we're at, and it's time to face situations and the truth of people and people's true colors, and they are what they are, and it's time to purge. And I love the fact that there's been a storm going on most of the day, because if you'll notice in these really intense energies where I'm dealing with it too, y'all, I'm a person too. This is why I come to you and I'm like, look, here's how my day is going. Like, you're not alone. You know, I don't give a fuck how spiritual or enlightened, y'all know I don't like these terms, but I don't give a fuck how much of that you are. You are still a human and you are still here. It's experiencing life with the rest of us, right? And so these things directly affect us as well. And people that tell you that they don't, I mean, if I were you, I would run in the other direction. We're being made now to face things, okay? It's easier right now to pick up the bottle and take a drink than to face the problem. And I'm seeing actually two faces. Like, it's one head, but it's two faces. Like, we're being directly put in the path of these two-faced people and energies. But the face is shot, like, you, it's not hidden anymore, you know, and it's not just one person or two people or three people noticing it. It's everyone, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not the world against you. There's a reason why nobody likes you. You know what I mean? Um, because what I'm actually seeing is two faces on one head, but they are in the center of a crowd. Because everybody sees. Everybody has seen enough to know. And this is with all of situations, not just two-faced people. This is any situation that you're going to be going through right now. Even in self, because you will have things that will trigger, like today, you know, with me and yesterday and last night. Like, I'm literally still working off no fucking sleep. You know, everybody will demand their rights, and but nobody will tell me the fucking rules. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. You're probably not going to be in the best mood if you've had no sleep. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, regular people, non-dope fiends, need fucking sleep. That's the way it is. And I need my motherfucking sleep. And I don't get a lot of it. So y'all forgive all the this because I need sleep. I need sleep. I need help. Help. There's also something with cameras. So I'm hearing and I'm seeing cameras click and actual recordings. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot being caught. And I'm saying, you want candid camera, bitch. There's a lot being caught on camera. You know? There's a lot of people watching you. You know, if there's something that you are scared to get caught doing, don't do it right now, because truth is shining about everyone, and the people that you thought at one point had your back, they don't. They aim to throw you under the bus. Addictions are going to be harder to fight. Not even just addictions, but like overindulgences. Like, that's why I keep bringing up the drinking thing, because it's very odd, because I'm not a drinker. You know, I will have a couple of beers, but I don't get drunk, and I actually like the taste of beer, especially with certain foods. But no, like, I've been hitting the bottle, like the whole bottle, like, fuck a glass. I don't need a glass. Give me the bottle of wine. Give me the bottle of Crown. Give me, there's 3 6-packs emptied out up there. A whole big bottle of Crown and a bottle of wine. I've also wanted to contact people today that well, one of them I kind of had to, but that I wouldn't normally contact. So there's something in that, like, it's almost like trying to, I feel like I'm running. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like all day I've been trying to run from the truth. I've closed myself in my apartment, which if you've been following me, you know that it's been some time now that I'm not comfortable here. I'm not comfortable going outside. And it's done on purpose. I've been made to feel like I'm not allowed to do shit, you know? So that's why my videos are everywhere, because I literally don't fucking stay here anymore. And I do my best to stay out of everyone's way. But I shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair for it to expect anyone to live like that. It's not okay. And I feel like I'm running. So you may be feeling like you're running, whether it's hitting the bottle, hitting the blunt, hitting a line, hitting your dope pipe, whatever it may be, or literally running or closing yourself out, texting people that you wouldn't normally text, or calling people that you wouldn't normally, whatever the emotion is, the truth that's being brought to you, I feel like we are doing our best to run away from it. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I'd rather just go over here. And I don't think that's how we should be handling it. Okay. If it's being presented, it's presented for a reason, and perhaps we should take a little bit more time to sit with these feelings, you know, and perhaps the more uncomfortable that it is, the more we should look at that area and sit in that area. You know what I mean? And I'll backtrack and say, you know, I could say that this has been a horrible day, you know, but I would rather say that it's been a very challenging 24 hours. And I have actually been home just now. I've just hit the 24-hour mark that I have been here. I do my best to stay gone. I really do. But I would rather say it's been a challenge. It's been challenging. It's brought a lot to the surface. It's made itself known to the point where there's no other way to spin it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is now. This is what it's happening. This is the truth of the situation. And I think that we should be able to spin that in a positive enough light for ourselves, right? Because here's what I will say about truth. Once it's out there, and you deal with it, you know? Or at least that's me. That's my take on it. Like, so now that we know these things, whatever these things may be for you, it's going to be different for everyone. But I think that it should be able to, the word stabilize is coming to mind, but that's not what I really want to say. Level out. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it is what it is, and here's the truth of the situation, and here's how everybody really is, and here's how everybody really thinks, then I feel like that should be respect, like in a space of respect, like, okay. You know what I mean? So this full moon, truth for damn sure. But also I feel like I said, an almost defense mechanism to hide, to cover up, to run, right? To not sit with it, because it may be so uncomfortable what is happening. The truth that is being shown. Change of mind and faith. It just flew out. I think I talked about that earlier. Like, you have the right to change your mind for the things that you may have committed. Hold on, I'm going to put my hair up. Things that you may have committed to, it may just not be where it's at. You know what I mean? Like, you're allowed to change your mind. We're allowed to change our mind. Things that you have asked people to commit to. It's not, there's nothing set in stone, you know what I mean? Like, next. I changed my mind. and have faith that it will all work out, because it will. That's why I say, like, the universe is always on time. Like, things don't happen for no reason. Take flight. I feel like we want to take flight. Like, I know I do. Like, I just want to flee the whole situation, because I don't like confrontation. I don't know anybody that truly likes confrontation. You know what I mean? But I also don't like to be fucked with. I don't know anybody that really just likes to be fucked with either. But I also don't like that whole whisper. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an upfront person, and I just, like, I don't know. It's just a lot that's been very, very uncomfortable, to the point where we want to take flight. And I don't think we should. I think we should sit with these emotions. You know, if we're triggered, there's a reason, right? No matter what is going on, I talk about this all the time, and I have to remind myself of this all the time as well. No matter what is going on, no matter how shit people are, if you're being triggered by it, even if it's warranted, there is still something that you need to look at within self, right? There's something that needs to be looked at within you. There's something that you need to work on there. And if there's anything that has been shown to me over the past 2 days, it's that I have a lot of work to do within myself. I still am not ready to be around a lot of fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why I have set myself in places where people can't get to me, like, physically, literally. You have to drive, 4 and 5 hours to get to me. And there's a reason I set myself like that, because I can't deal with people that are mean, or that draw, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people just want to poke a beast. Why poke the beast? Why? The beast is sitting over there minding its own fucking business. Well, once again, there's no accidents. So if there's something poking at you and nagging at you, here it is. Here is the time to purge it, right? Like I said, once it's out there, it's out there. And I think it's okay, It's all right. It's gonna have to be. But things have to be done in the right order. Absolutely. Absolutely. But there is a chain reaction happening. I've been seeing that, and I've been talking about that, things being done in the right order. Get your paperwork in order. For whatever reason, there needs to be a paper trail. I've been telling y'all documents. I'm telling you, recordings. There are recordings. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it happens in such serendipitous ways. Like, this is what I do. Like, I literally have a YouTube channel where I'm recording. So if you come up and say some shit, it's going to be caught on camera. It's not like I'm trying to record you. So it's things like that. It's not necessarily like someone is trying to be up in your business, but that is happening. That is happening. And there is a right order. And I keep telling y'all, jot it down, journal it, keep a fucking log. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of you are about to be going to court or presented with a situation where you're going to be asked for documentation. And you need to have it. And you need to have it in the right order. You need to have it in order. Because there will be a chain of command for a lot of your situations. Our situations. Storm coming. Storm coming. What does the storm come to do? It comes to destroy shit that's no longer needed. It comes to bring water. It cleanses, right? It's nature's bath. It's a purge. And sometimes, things need to happen the way that they happen. Sometimes people need to see, we as people, we get stuck in, we don't want to ruffle feathers, or that's me. Like, I don't like to ruffle feathers. Like, I have an issue with expectation, which is why I talk to y'all a lot about not expecting things. Because I will expect people to have the level of respect that I have for them. And you should never do that, because that's where you get hurt. That's where you get fucked up. is when you expect people to do what you do, right? When you expect people to have a level of respect that you have. And then when they don't, you fucking do some stupid shit like I did today. And thank God no one, like, just thank God, because we're all still here and I'm not in jail. It is what it is, dude. I'm not fucking perfect. I don't sit up here and tell y'all I'm perfect either. I'm a real person. I'm a real boy. Feline. Interesting that sexuality and feline come out like that. As I stated, you know, in the video that I posted where I just like literally woke up and got on camera, with this much sexual energy, right? With this much creation energy, with this much passionate energy, right? In the fire of Sagittarius, there is bound to be some shit gone haywire. There is bound to be some shit. Contact. Intense. It's gonna get intense, you know? It's like a freaking a volcano. I don't know. It's just like pressure, 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 fairy magic. When I got the contact card, I was actually gonna say something about plant medicines, and being in contact, and then the fairy magic comes out. And I think that's really interesting because I actually got a notification earlier for something about, I think it's something about the DMT elves, which I've never experienced any DMT elves. So I don't know what that's like, but I just think it's interesting that that came out, fairy magic came out. So if some of y'all are dealing with the DMT elves, I don't know what to tell you. I've been asked a lot about DMT elves. I don't have the slightest clue. That is something that has never been presented to me. I've never seen that. So I don't know. I'm talking to somebody. Okay, worthy. You're absolutely worthy. We're all worthy. Then here's the thing. No matter how shitty a situation gets and how shitty a person is, everyone in the situation is worthy, even if you cannot see it at the time. And trust me, you are preaching to the choir. I hear y'all be like, no, I know it's hard to, I know that it's hard to see it in that light, but there really are several sides to every story, right? Each person that's experiencing that is experiencing it from their own point of view and perspective and the way that they are perceiving it, okay? So there's literally so many sides to a story, and they are all true to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Each person will have a different version of that same thing from their perspective and how it made them feel and how they reacted or acted in the way that they did. And it's all equally valid and equally worthy. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it's hard to take yourself outside of the situation and see it in that light, but that's why I keep saying, like, yes, I could easily sit here and say that it's been a horrible 24 hours, or I could say it's been quite challenging. And it's presented me with a lot of opportunity to see a lot of things in a different light, to see where everyone's worth is, and to take that, to sit with that and allow it to help me to grow. And it has, and it does. You know, I still got a lot of street in me. I don't know if that's ever going to go away. I don't know that things like that go away. I don't know. I honestly didn't think that I could still be pushed to the point that I was today. And I can be. Ooh, you can take the girl out the country. You can take the girl out the hood, but you cannot take the hood and the country out of the girl. I'm just saying. Compassion. Compassion. I talk to y'all all the time about compassion. It's really easy to be compassionate towards people that are compassionate toward you. It is not easy at all to be compassionate to people that are assholes. And that's when we need to be the most. And yeah, I'm drinking a fuck ton of water because when I tell y'all, like, I drank. I just poured something in my cup. Y'all, what a day, what a day. Choice. I love this. There's so many choices at hand right now, like how we choose to deal with a situation, who we choose to be around after so much light has been spread and truth has been shown. How we choose to react to these situations, how we choose to react to ourselves, how we choose to respect ourselves and our feelings, okay? Beauty. Purity. And sanctuary. I love this, that this came out like this. Compassion, choice, beauty, purity, and sanctuary. Because there is beauty. Like, do you ever notice how how it smells and how it feels after a bad storm? You know, it's that, like, I don't know how to even explain it, but there's something so pure and beautiful, even though the ground's all wet and some things will be flooded and the plants that have gotten too much water will be a little bit wilted for a while until they kind of dry out. You know, all of these things. But there's such beauty and purity in that space after the storm, after the purge, okay? And I feel like people are coming to test you in your sanctuary. People are trying to test people are trying to test your fucking gangster. That's what people are trying to do. But that needs to be a thing, like where something just like bitch slaps your mouth when you start talking foul. Like, I need that thing. I would buy that thing for me where it just like fucking slaps me in the mouth like, bitch, shut up. I feel like people are coming to test your sanctuary, coming to take away your sanctuary, okay? Impede. I don't even know what that means, impede. I don't use that word, but that's what I'm hearing, impede. Let me take a deep breath for a second. Okay, and I'm seeing two people, and I know that there's people around me, but there isn't anything I can do about it. Like, there isn't anything I can do about it. And then they're also showing me a rear view mirror. So it's not just the people that are at your side listening and the people that are rat-tat-tatting on your door. I'm also seeing two people directly behind me. Oh, okay, those are not people. Oh, those are actually there. Okay, shake it off. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. But, okay, so what is a rear view mirror, right? When you look in the rear view mirror, you are needing to see the traffic behind you. You are, looking so that you can change lanes. Maybe time to change lanes. But it keeps you from actually looking over your shoulder, right? When you can just look up in the mirror. So I feel like this is double. Like, there are people watching you from behind, but also you need to watch your back as well. There is literally two big ass, like, no wonder I'm feeling like, no wonder. If you could see what I see. Maybe some of y'all do see. I don't know. Oh, we want to go to war, do we? Do we? Are we sure about that? Let's switch it up. Let's switch up the deck. Oh, wow. These are just here. Okay, the stingray, the black egg, and the tiger. These must have been here from a previous reading, but they're just stuck all. I just picked up this deck, and there's another deck in between, and yeah, they're just there. Very interesting that the stingray, who is getting an alignment, right, and he is presented with situations that he will have no choice but to face, okay, after he's been stung, after the situation continues to present itself time and time again, and people behave and act in a way like they do time and time again, where if the stingray chooses to not change, it will live in a space of constant reinforced proof, you know. And then you have the black egg, which shines truth, okay, and it births truth. With the tiger, okay, which is the element of fire, okay, the walker between worlds, the predator, okay, the one that prowls, all right, the one that is very majestic, and you'll see the moon there on the third eye, which, oh, okay, we want to, hold on, we want to go to where these, yeah. And I don't even know that I want them to go anywhere, because they're my warriors. Like, maybe now's not a good time for them to be here, though, because I'm already, like, on my own. I don't need any help. What have you called in, Rebecca? You know, and I tried to clear my space. I was jamming out to some music. I was like, I have a whole, like, if you can't beat them, join them. You know what I mean? Like, if everybody's going to be loud, okay, everybody can be loud. I'm going to turn some music on. I'm going to jam out. At least it's a high vibe. You know what I'm saying? At least everyone enjoys music. Not everyone enjoys loud, ill speech. You know what I mean? So I started cleaning and, you know, doing my thing. I have some candles, or a candle specific that was given to me with, it didn't come with specific instructions, but I know now what she saw. I didn't know that day what she saw. Whatever. Whatever. So a friend of mine is going through some things, so I'm a bit nervous about that, and I'm nervous that I can't be with him, and there's a lot going on. So I was like, okay, so when you're feeling chaotic, and when you're, you know, the first thing you do is clean. You clean your space. You vibe out. You lift yourself. You clean your space. That shit got cut off and interrupted. So there may be a way of people interrupting you. So it may just not be you trying to take flight and run away from things. There may be actual things coming in to intentionally create stumbling blocks. I feel like they put up a whole fucking, those big things. Those big things that, like, you know, when there's a flood or something in the road, and they put up those caution, like, A-frame things, and those big, like, cinder blocks. They're not cinder blocks, but they're concrete. That's what I feel like people put in my path today. Like, they put up a whole detour. Projection in the scrying mirror. I talked about this the other day, and this has been coming out a lot. When I say people coming to test your gangster, I mean that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. What I have been seeing happen, not just with me, there's been several situations, and I drive a lot, like literally all over. Like, if you were to take a line and put it just above the middle of Texas, straight through, I have been driving that whole freaking thing, okay, this past 2 months. And I've been around a lot of different people in a lot of different situations in a lot of different places, and there's one theme that seems to be replaying. There are these little meddlers that are from behind the scenes picking and poking and doing shit that when we fucking explode, when we're done of being picked and poked at, we look fucking insane. We look like the crazy person, because nobody either saw or cared to see or cares to admit how much of this meddling and ill speech and poking and prodding has been going on behind the scenes. This is constant. And I've, like I said, several different places I've been, several different people. I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm like, this is literally a constant theme that I've been seeing, especially in the month of June. Projection. projection. And I was thinking about going and getting the cow tongue. I might have my dad sit with my son so I can go get a cow tongue or two, which I just did this shit. I just did this shit. Like, I'm so tired of putting people in tongues, but then am I really? Nah. Nah. But these two behind me, they're not coming to play, and they're like heavy, 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 heavy. So we may be going to war. We're already in a war, right? Clarity. There's a lot of clarity currently. Look into my crystal ball. That is not crystal. Incubation. Yeah, and this is another reason why I'm so testy. Like, okay, I need my sleep. Even when nobody bothers me, I don't get good sleep because I'm constantly dreaming. And there are often times where I kind of wish I would have just stayed up, because sometimes I'm more exhausted when I wake up than when I went to sleep in the first damn place. But dreams are super, super heavy right now. Very, very intense. The messages are intense. I mean, I'm closing my eyes and I'm getting visuals of, and I'm literally being taken like right there in real time. You know what I mean? Without trying. Illusion. There's a lot of illusion breaking away. Look at this. Like all of these reflective cards, okay? The water, the mirror, the ball, the crystal ball. And that's what I'm saying. No matter who's doing what and how shitty they are, it is still a reflection of you. And that's hard to admit. Do you know what I'm saying? That is hard to admit. But it's the truth. It's the absolute truth. So the ill speech and all the fucking messiness that's going on around is like, it's a reflection. And I got sucked in today. I got sucked in. I'll be the first one to tell you, man. I said I meant every motherfucking word I said. I meant every goddamn word. But you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. Maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. But it is what it is, man. Maybe a lot of things. Maybe what if and buts and nuts and fuck it. It's a reflection. It reflected a lot back to me about me, you know. I'm not perfect, but I never claimed to be perfect either. But I just think it's worth noting all 4 cards out of that deck, which there's 60-something cards of, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And 3 of them were reflection cards, and 1 of them is in a dream state. I would definitely be paying attention to your dream, even your dump dreams, because it's in this energy that dump dreams actually hold a lot of worth and messages about self, like working things out with, you know, yourself in the consciousness, you know, things that you may not see about yourself during the day, worries you may not know that you're like that worried about, or trying to prove things to yourself or to others or about others. Your dump dreams in that energy can really help you. Now, usually there's a lot of symbolism, so you may need some help interpreting it, but I would definitely be paying attention. The messages are not just coming in like from spirit, like, and they're not just prophetic, and they're not just, I mean, there's a lot going on as far as like reflection of self and things like that. Okay, the River Queen, flow, letting go, and natural movement. And that's kind of what I was thinking as someone just hit me up, is like, as she always tells me, ride that wave, girl. And that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Like, here it is. This is what's happened. This is what's happening. Okay, Sagittarius full moon is not fucking coming to play. All right, these eclipses are damn sure not about to be coming to play. All right, and we just gonna ride that wave. We gonna ride it, baby. We gonna ride it. Discipline, armor, and boundaries. The Metal King. So interesting. because this is kind of what was going on today. It's like, okay, no, perhaps I shouldn't have flipped the way that I flipped. And again, thank God things went down the way that they did. Otherwise, I would not be coming to you. I'd be in jail. All right. We do need, I'll speak for myself, but I feel like a lot of you watching this, especially the ones that have reached out to me that have recently been picked and pushed to the point where you've actually gotten in fist fights. And y'all, we are past 30. Most of the people that watch my channel are past 30, and we don't have no business getting in fist fights no more. None of us, there's no excuse. We really don't, man. That's like, that shit's for the birds. We don't have no business. First of all, we're too fucking old to be acting like that. Secondly, our bodies can't handle that. They can, but they shouldn't. Okay? We need more discipline. We need to be more disciplined. But I mean, I guess that comes with time and age, but also we need to be putting our armor on, okay? Maybe we were not as guarded and as shielded and as protected as we thought if some of these things were able to get to us in the way that they were. I mean, at least that's my case. I'll speak for myself. Like, I'll put it out there. I don't give a fuck. I'm not perfect, like, obviously. But boundaries, you still should be respecting people's boundaries, and perhaps we need to make our boundaries either known again or known for the first time. Maybe it was just assumed that our boundaries were known. No, well, maybe not. You know, maybe they actually need to be stated and said and gone over, you know. Survival and false promises. You know, here's what I'll say with that. Some of us are survivors. We're warriors to the core. This is how, like, self-preservation like a motherfucker. This is how we've made it this far. A lot of us are in this way. We'll handle it maybe a little bit different, but I think it's the same, right? But the false promises, it's okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. I feel like it's okay. If you've made me a promise and you don't carry through, I figure there's a reason. Whether that is for me to see that you're a lying piece of shit, or because I didn't need whatever that is in my life at that time. It's okay. It's okay. But I also say that we shouldn't be making false promises, okay? If you're saying some shit just to say some shit, either to get someone out of your face or to get what you want out of someone, and you know it's a false promise, like, I don't know about that. I think that there's another way about that. There's another way to go about that, okay? I feel like there's another way to go about that. And that's only going to be for a few of you, because I feel like it's more so a lot of false promises have been made, and that's got you feeling some type of way when these people don't carry through, especially when these people are supposed to be people that care about you and that you care about. And people change, man. People change, and we're allowed to change our mind. Whatever role these people have been given in your life is because you gave it to them, okay? And take it back. Scratch that. Disregard. Rewind. Rewrite. I mean, nothing's set in stone. That's the beauty of this place. I have hair everywhere. Hair is everywhere. Someone coming back from the past. That's for someone. Someone's. Yes. Yes, she cheated. Whoever's asking that question, the answer is yes. And you already know that. So if you're thinking about calling me and asking me, don't, because you already know the answer. And I know you watch my shit. Oh, hunty. Y'all be careful. Don't let these people push you. That's what they want. That's what they want. Don't give them what they want. Knight of Cups. It's interesting that we get the Knight of Cups right after the false promises. There's going to be a lot of emotions flying everywhere, okay? Especially this Sagittarius full moon is bringing up so much shit. And then you have Cancer coming in, swooping on top of it with the change of the solstice. That's too much change, too quick, too much emotion, like impulse. Okay, I'm feeling impulsive. Don't be impulsive and don't be accepting people's impulse offers. Strength. Stay strong. Sit with what's going on. Another tiger. Tigers come out twice. I am sorry, tiger has come out 3 times. Look in the background. It's a lion. No, it's not. I don't know what it is. It's a big fucking cat. Oh, yeah. And feline came out. Wait a minute. Wow. Wow. Those desires, those urges that walk up between. It's like, you know when they say like the veil is thin? No, there's no veil right now. The veil is all the way lifted. Five of Coins and the Page of Coins. There will be things that we need to leave behind, but it's so that we can redirect our focus, I think, okay? I feel like we are in a time, again, it's a purge. It's a purge. That's the best way I know how to say it. We have to lose things to make room for new things. That's the way it works. You know, you don't get a new couch for your house and put it on top of the old couch. You fucking get rid of the old couch and then you bring the new couch in. Ten of Swords in the reverse position. There's a lot being revealed, a lot of deception, a lot of ill speech. I mean, all the cards are probably going to tell us the same shit. I feel like a fucking parrot or a broken record, but it is what it is. These are the messages. I almost said these are the days of our lives. The Death in the reverse position. I hope the camera picked that up. The Death in the reverse position and that loud ass thunder boom. Oh, not only is someone come back from the past, somebody, okay, so whatever is going on right now, it's not over. It's not over. The whole situation will be resurrected. The whole situation is about to come back and bite somebody in the ass. They're going to just, gonna eat it up. Yes, sir. Knight of Swords in the reverse position. All the ill speech. Your hate will devour you. I gotta go get a tongue. Y'all, don't listen to my stupid ass. Not on a day like today. Well, shit, you do what you do. Listen to me. But don't listen to me. Moon, reverse position. Lot is being revealed. Lot is being released. Projection, illusions being broke through. Fears being released. Okay? And there's the two faces. The two dogs. The two wolves. Right? And which one lives and which one dies. The one that you feed the most is the one that lives and gains strength. So let's don't feed the jealous, envious, yuck one. Let's feed the compassionate, caring, loving one. No, fuck it. Feed them both because we need balance. We need balance. Nine of Wands, reverse position. Someone has been caught seriously slipping, and that shit, I'm telling you now, it's coming back. This isn't over. Go back and replay this video on the keywords. You might learn something. Lovers in the reverse position. Difficult choices and ultimatums someone will have to make. Page of Wands in the reverse position. Oh, peekaboo looking ass. Let me wrap this up. The Hanged Man, more Pisces energy with the Sun. There will be light shed on a difficult situation and decision that it will be made known. It is being made known currently. Very, very interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. I'm telling you, something's coming back around with the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups in the reverse position, and the Emperor below. It's all around you. It devours. No one, with this energy, whoever this is dealing with, no one will have to do anything. This person devours itself. This person has been devouring itself. And I'm hearing the pollution of your womb. Damn. And I wasn't going to, because I've been hearing that a lot. This energy, it devours itself. It's a snake that eats its own tail. And in the cycle, you eat yourself and you eat yourself alive. You've set yourself on fire with your words. And I'm hearing the destroyer. I don't really know what that even means, other than if you've, maybe destroyed yourself. But I'm seeing it like someone comes down, like someone, I'm seeing like bring down the hammer. And that's really unfortunate, to be very honest with you. What I'm seeing is not okay. I don't give a shit who you are or what you've done. What I'm seeing is I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I really wouldn't. And it sounded like, and the world crumbles, but that I'm seeing, or I heard rather, tumbles. So it's like the world crumbles, but instead of crumbles, it's tumbles. The world tumbles, and I'm seeing someone like trip over their own feet, and then I see a tumbleweed go with dust fly up. So it's like you've caused your own desertion. Is that a fucking word? Is that even a word? We're just making shit up now. Fuck it. Like this whole deserted, like this ghost town, and it's like somebody has literally created this deserted life. Okay, I have got to get out of this energy. It's really kind of sad. No, it's not kind of anything. It's really fucking sad. All right, I love y'all.